Boom! Welcome to the show! Dick Daddy in the house! Backyard prospecting, BSing in the shed. Happy Monday, everybody! I made it. I'm running late, but I made it. It's 5 o'clock. Just got off work. And, yeah. Now, am I running around like a chicken with my head cut off? Absolutely. Absolutely. But, we made it. We got here by 5. So that lets me know that we should hopefully be okay moving forward. And 5 o'clock will be the time that it remains. Happy Golden Monday, the show BSing in the Shed, also known as Golden Token, because we talk about gold and we do a little token. So I hope everybody's week is treating them well. So far mine is okay. I started my new job today at the place of which I work now. And pretty chill place, gotta say. Not too upset about the gig. Well, I'm working with the school district now, so I'm gonna be computer support for the school district. And so when they break their computers, then I get to help them fix them and assist them with that stuff. It's quite a bit different than Amazon. As everybody's probably aware, Amazon's pockets are deep and fat, and it's pretty much whatever you want or whatever you need. They'll get it if it's feasible and sensible. But the difference is Amazon tends to have 1,000 laptops ready to go. So if somebody's computer blows up, you'd be like, all right, let's see if we can get your data. Here's your new machine. Go back to work. Get out of my office. It's a little bit different here, just based on the way that the budgeting happens. There's not a big giant bucket of cash to play with, and there's not a stack of computers ready to hand out. So that's going to be a little bit different. It kind of feels a little bit more like a small shoppy kind of thing, but it also feels a little bit more or a lot less corporate-y. So you don't necessarily have people stabbing you in the back because they're trying to get your position or whatever. There's not a whole lot of that going on. So like workplace competition, I don't believe is going to become an issue there. Not that anybody at Amazon ever tried to compete with me. Those who did got left in the dust. But not to toot my own horn anyways. I try not to do that if I can avoid it, but do it whenever I can. But not to do that right now. That was never my intention. I'm just a dude who is there to get a paycheck, come home and do the things that I love, hanging out with you guys, digging, playing with dirt, and finding gold. So I think this job will allow me that. It seems very much a, you come to work, you do the job, you go home, and you don't think about it. It's an 8 to 5 kind of deal, or 8 to 4, 4:30, depending on what kind of lunch you take. And so, yeah, seems like it's going to be a good deal. So far, so good anyways. And it's nice because a lot of the school holidays, we get to take those too because we support the schools. So that's where Dig Daddy's at today. All right. What are you talking about? Everybody wants to lay pipe. Maybe not everybody, but I would. I'm going to keep my mouth shut now and relight my joint. So this is some funny stuff, not funny. Last week's stream got copyright claimed because of my song in the beginning of the video, The Gold Christmas. Some asshole tried to claim that that's their shit. Like, excuse me, motherfucker. That's my voice. That's my track. That's me. Don't fucking try to copyright claim my shit. Shit. That's right. Someone's going to get fucked up. That's what's going to happen. Someone's going to get fucked up. Legally speaking, of course. I mean, I'm not going to go to anybody's house and beat the fuck out of them. That's not my way. As far as I know, White Christmas, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, is a public domain song at this point. I may be wrong, but regardless of that, I think I changed enough of the words of the song that it's not the same song anymore. I did. Do I seem high-strung? Do I seem wired up today? Is that why you tell me to take a hit? I am wired up. I am pumped up because this is my first joint of the day, man. I've been at work all day. It's weird to say that. Usually I'm waked 9 a.m., 10 a.m., right before I go sit down and watch some anime. But not today because, gotta work. Gotta do that jobby job stuff. But yeah, Dig Daddy Original Golden Christmas has been copyright claimed as of last week's video. And that's the only time I ever posted it anywhere, but I may post the whole thing up and make sure that my shit's the one that gets considered to be the one. Because it's not like I went out and checked anywhere, but I think I have a unique version of that song. I think that's all me. Speaking of unique versions, make sure to click the link over here at the top of the chat window so that you can get your chance to get some sloppy seconds. The irony is I didn't mean for that whole statement to flow so smoothly into itself, but it did, so fucking hey, let's rock. But make sure to hit that link over there so that you can get in on the giveaway after the show here to get yourself the bag of my sloppy seconds. Same as always, man. I'm the computer guy. I'm the you break it, I fix it dude. So you break it, bring it to me, I fix it. And I'll probably tell you why you fucked up and how you can not do that again. But I'm kind of a I can do whatever I want type person, Like, I very much believe that anybody can do anything as long as you put the effort to learn how to do it and then go and do it. We all have the same style brains, so unless you have a disorder of some kind, pretty much anybody can do whatever. You just have to do it, right? Oh, God, no. Fuck Amazon fulfillment, man. I'm not no slave guy. No, I'm IT. I'm corporate support. So, yeah. No, I didn't fix mine. I swapped it out with a different computer. I had a MacBook Pro that I had sitting around, and I fired that up to use it for this instead. And I hate to say it because I fucking hate Macs. But these things actually work pretty good for streaming. Just when you got so many windows and only one actual screen to view them on, they allow you to flip through them and do all sorts of stuff that you don't really get that opportunity to do on the PC. So, yeah, I hate to admit, but it does pretty decently at this particular skill. Yeah, no, I was working at Amazon corporate IT, global IT services for about 8 years, and I was let go under questionable terms, and due to the NDA that they had me sign so that I can't come back and sue their asses because of the way things went down, I can't really give too much detail about what had happened, or even that there was something signed that says that I can't talk about things that I never happened or did happen, or who knows, because I can't tell you about them. Because they said, if you tell anybody about what happens and it causes people not to want to work here, we're going to sue you. And it's like, that's an interesting statement. If the story I have to tell makes people think you're fucked up, I don't know, man. That's a compelling story if you ask me. But they paid me to keep it to myself. I mean, Amazon's a company. They do stuff, they sell stuff, they make stuff happen and whatnot. You know, as a company, I have nothing against Amazon. Amazon as a company has done some really amazing things and amazing things for humanity. Um, you know, so they're definitely way in the plus as far as that goes. But, you know, like anything, there's human beings that work there, and people do shitty shit. And, yeah, there you go. My experience isn't necessarily the Amazon experience, except some specific parts of it are. And they don't look that great either. But so, well, you know what? Maybe fuck them all the way around. And maybe I should stop ordering stuff from them. But I did get some stock when I got hired on and throughout my time there. So in the back of my head, I'm still kind of like, you know what? Let's have them make money by making them better. So no, I can't communicate it one way or the other. But it's not important, you know? It's a chapter of my life that has added to who I am. And I think having worked there has definitely given me a level of confidence in saying that, hey, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm good at what I do, clearly, because I did it there for almost a whole decade. And actually, I've been doing this shit for about 25 years, and I already knew that when I give a damn, I'm good at it. But, you know, like when you tell people, oh, you worked at Amazon, it's like, oh, okay. And, you know, either they think you work in a fulfillment center, or they think that you broke your neck to try to get in there, because it's kind of hard to get hired in at Amazon corporate. You can go down to the fulfillment center, and anybody who's willing to work, they'll pretty much put to work. But getting in at corporate is a different story. You got to go through like 8 interviews. All sorts of vetting. It's one of the more difficult places to get hired in at. Or it was until they lowered the bar of skill. What's going on, Jericho? But anyways, I don't want to waste my whole stream talking about that place. Aussie pay dirt? Fuck Aussie pay dirt. I haven't seen any Aussie pay dirt that's worth panning as of yet. What I've seen coming out of Australia is a bunch of scammers who use the Australia name and all the allure of what gold is out there, and use that to scam you out of your money. That's all I've experienced out of Australia. If somebody has something that can prove me different, please point me a link. There isn't any. And here's why. It's expensive to ship out of Australia to anywhere. So no matter what you get, if you get it at a good price, you're then going to pay, you know, say you get a $20 bag of dirt, you're going to spend $25 to ship it. So you just got yourself a $25 bag of dirt. Or I'm sorry, you're paying $55 for a $20 bag of dirt. Oh, ranting I can do. Ranting I can do all night long, man. You just put me on the right topics, and I got things to say. Most definitely. Especially when I'm only halfway through my first joint of the day. And you start asking me questions, I'm just like, yeah, let's burn some fucking bridges, man. Well, that's cool. See, so if you're gonna pay that much extra on top, right? Then the dirt itself needs to be unique in some way. It's Australia dirt, so hey, let's throw some fire opals in there. You know, make it like, hey, this is Australia pay dirt. I don't know if you're actually gonna find gold in the same space as opal, but it's something that makes it unique. Kind of like the pay dirt that I got this weekend. It wasn't the greatest of ROI. It was good ROI, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the best. But the fact that it had all those opals in it made it extremely unique. So that in itself was a value of experience. And you got to look at pay dirt like that. You know, it's a hobby thing, right? 100% ROI is great. Absolutely awesome when you want it. But if you want 100% ROI every time, just buy gold. go buy gold at spot, and you will always get 100% ROI. Done. Easy. That's it. If that's your goal, is to get gold, don't buy pay dirt, just buy gold. But if you're buying pay dirt, you got to buy it partially for the experience. Like Chris W. just said, you'd never and always wanted to pan that red dirt from Australia. You wanted to experience what that dirt is like. So that right there has to be a value of experience for you, because you're paying for that. You're buying pay dirt specifically for the experience of checking out dirt from different places. That's kind of the way I look at it. You can buy 100% ROI bags too, but here's the thing with that. Unless you just really love the dirt from any given specific vendor who does 100 ROI, because there's only like 3 or 4. So that's the other thing. If you want more than just 4 types of pay dirt, you're going to have to expect that you're not always going to get 100%. So hopefully they make up for it by making the dirt unique. Going back up a little bit, somebody mentioned Golden Badger, Golden Sands. Golden Pay Dirt and Golden Sands, I believe, are 2 different companies. Gold Pay Dirt LLC is that scammer dude who, if you do a search for pay dirt on Google, the first 20 pages are like 50 different websites that he's made up where he just names his dirt different shit. But at the end of the day, it's just that. It's crappy ass pay dirt with fucking topsoil in it. Now, Golden Sands, I won't go so far as to call them a scam. It's not good pay dirt, depending on, like, if you get it from eBay or Amazon, you got to factor in all the markups and charges, and that all whittles away at the value of what you're getting. But I've gotten some okay bags from them. I think they were bonus bags, and I don't know, if that's their bonus, we're not doing that well. But if that's their normal bag, it's okay. But I've done a couple here and there, and yeah, they can be hit or miss. They can be really, really hit or miss. But yeah, exactly. And that's why I do the holo pay, because it's unique. It's something different. You're not going to, in fact, that one, you're definitely not going to go and dig in a place where you're going to get that kind of material that rich in gems and with gold and silver. That just doesn't exist. That's in the mystical land of the North Pole where Santa gets drunk and drops shit all over the ground. That's the ho-ho holiday pay. I hope you enjoyed the album that went along with that. I recorded that one last year. DT Gold? Who are they? I haven't heard of them. So for real, if you guys have any links to any websites that I haven't reviewed and aren't, obviously Jackass Scammer Bro, send them over to me. I'm pretty much out of vendors to review, man. Not really out. There's still a couple of them out there that maybe I haven't hit yet, and some newbies coming up on Facebook and eBay. But if I haven't seen them, I don't know about them, and I'd like to get them in front of my eyes and then onto my pan. But yeah, there you go. Yesterday was my birthday. If you didn't know, you know now, and you missed it. But I am still taking donations towards the shed. So if you feel bad about not wishing me happy birthday, it's okay. You can totally make up for it. You can see we're working towards $4,000 for that new shed. That's going to be taking up the space out back there. And, yeah, if stuff and things, man. So $2,000 what I've put aside for it, saved up. And the quote gets us pretty much, yeah, somewhere in there. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you used them. What I'd recommend, if you haven't already figured it out, those little earrings that have the ornaments on them, you might want to squeeze them closed so that it's less likely to pop out. Oh, no shit, Ted. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you. December. Woo! Sagittarius. Actually, we're not Sagittarius. This is if you didn't know. There's a 13th zodiac that's fallen out of use because the constellation has drifted. However, we happen to be that, not Sagittarius. Sagittarii. In case you didn't know, random stupid fact. It's Orpheus, the snake wrestler. It's if you ever see the doctor's charm with the cane and the snakes, that's based on him. Who I think the character Noah in the Bible was based on. Who's the one who split the sea? Was that Noah or was that... Yeah, I think that was Noah. Anyways, that character is based on that particular... I want to say he's an Egyptian god? Or a man? He's like a son of a pharaoh or whatever. He was good with medicines and a friend of the people. Blah, blah, blah. I think another name he was gone by. No, not Noah. Noah built the ark. You're right. It wasn't no Moses. Thank you. Moses split the sea. I get these guys mixed up. Moses split the sea, but he was a character that was based on this character. Thank you. A cannabis sewer. I like that. I like that. No, dude, I don't buy weed with seeds. What do you take me for? Shit. But what I do is talk too much and let my joints go out. But anyways, back to the story. Yeah, so our zodiac, or Phileas, whatever. Just do a Google search 13th zodiac. It'll give you the whole story about it. But that's where it's all based off of, and that's what it was. I'm sorry if I offend anybody by referring to characters of your biblical style as characters and relating where their actual origins stem from. Just ignore that part. Just ignore that part of this, you know. Just pretend it didn't happen and you can continue on. It's packed too tight. Because it's a cone, so they get packed from the top, right? It may be that it's really, I don't think it is. It's just we're at the end of it now, and I keep taking time to talk, and I haven't really gotten it fired up. Whatever. I got a couple more in the jar. I gotta go sit down and finish rolling that other half ounce into cones. Right. This is not the mythology you're looking for. Move along, move along. Indeed. Yeah. Let's do a mail call. I got a birthday present today. From our good friends at Prospector's Dream, the inventors of Dream Mat, Dave and Tim sent me a present. We're friends, you know. We chat every now and then. He sends me good words of support for the channel. He likes what we're doing here. And it's much appreciated. You know, I buy all my stuff from them. My sluice boxes, my sluice thises, and mats that. And they even kicked in some stuff for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. They fucking sent me a 6x24-inch sluice to give away to one of you guys. It's got a Dream Mat already loaded up on it. Now, if you go to their site, I think it's like 80 or 100 bucks for one of these things. And they just sent me one. They're like, hey, here you go. You can give that away to somebody. Merry giveaway. It's like, fucking wow. Along with all those pocket sluices they sent me as well. So, you know, these guys, they treat us well here. Much love goes out to Prospector's Dream. Dave and Tim, you guys are awesome. If you guys are actually tuning in at any point, or catch this at a later date, you guys fucking rock. But, so I'm talking to Dave, because I need to order some more micro sluices for my toolboxes, because I'm getting low on them. I think they're going to get gone, right? And we're talking about, you know, I want to have this done, I want to have that done. And then we start talking about, like, Christmas colors and Christmas sluices. And I'm thinking, man, you know what would be really cool is to have a mat. You know, and first I'm like, yeah, make me like a snowy filled one, make it really cool, blah, 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 blah. And so I don't know if that one worked out. But then he sends me a picture of a shipping label. And I'm like, what's that? I haven't ordered anything yet. He's like, you'll see. And so today I got in the mail. Ho, ho, ho. Look at that shit. It's Christmas. It's a Christmas micro mat. Is that not freaking sick? Look at that shit. That is freaking sick. So this is my birthday present that they sent over to me. So we're going to be rocking this mat for the rest of the year throughout the Christmas season. And yeah, fucking awesome, dude. What a great pattern. Isn't that awesome? So, yeah, if you don't have a dream mat, go get one. I don't know what you're waiting on. If you have any kind of sluice box or you run pay dirt and you're not running it over a dream mat, I don't know what you're doing. But you're probably losing gold. That's my, I guess it's paid endorsement because they sent me a mat, but it's not a paid endorsement. I didn't ask for this for free. But I had to give the endorsement either which way. I love the Dream Mat stuff. It always works great for me. But yeah, that's fucking cool, man. Happy birthday to me. Which is cool too because I'm trying to build a collection of micro mats. I got 3 already, if you don't count the one in the one we're giving away. I got 3 already, now I got 4. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every week I change the color of the Dream Mat out. Just to keep it fresh on the different videos. But I only do that for the review videos, so we never got to chat about it. But now we are. So what do you guys think about that? Are you okay with that? You okay with me doing that? I hope so. I truly, truly do. Hope it's not a big deal. Hell yeah. Love the Dream Mat, man. And yes, it is kind of chilly out here. We are getting to that season. And I do have a heater here in my crotch. But the thing is, it's kind of loud, and I can't hear you guys talking when this is going. And it confuses me, because I like to be able to focus on things. And I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now, because I am freaking sober as hell, except for the joint that I just smoked. Yeah. The Sluice Fox, somebody makes a clamp now. It's a 3D printed clamp that holds the Dream Mat down. So if you had to do some janky stuff to rig your Sluice Fox up with the Dream Mat, there's an official, I don't know if you call it official, but there's a clamp made specifically for that. So maybe it'll make it easier to use it in there. I was always kind of iffy about how well one would work in there just because they have those dropouts. I didn't know if that would change the leveling of the mat or anything. But either which way, you should definitely check out. It might be on Thingiverse. I hope. I mean, I'm kind of mixed feelings about that, because the person who designed it, who took the time to design it, they should be selling that, because that's a useful thing, right? They can make, $5-10 per. That's a fair price, I think. And if they just post it up on Thingiverse, then people are just going to be able to make it for free. So I don't know. I have a couple things that I've designed on my 3D printer and stuff that I designed uniquely. I won't put those up on Thingiverse. Just because if I want to sell them, it devalues the item, Like, hey, if anybody can just print it, then why the hell would they buy it from me? Oh, yeah, exactly, Josh. Exactly that. Some asshat will find my free design, and I've seen this, right? Those little mini keychain pans. Everybody got those off of Thingiverse. They're free to download off Thingiverse. And then some dude turns around, takes somebody else's design, and then they flip them, right? They don't do anything special to it. They just print it and flip it. And that's not, you shouldn't be able to really, I mean, I'm sure technically it's okay, but is it really okay? I don't know. I think that's just taking advantage. Like, at least the ones that I do, I try to make them unique. So I'll put specific logos on there or whatever. I'll put a little charm in there and I'll epoxy coat it, paint it, make it into an actual keychain. You know, I'll do shit to it to make it kind of, what's the word I'm thinking? Yeah, exactly. Can and should. The things on Thingiverse are intended for people to use in their personal lives, right? That's the way I look at it. It's like you're going to use it there at home and you're just going to print it yourself with your materials. That's totally cool. That's what Thingiverse is for. But, you know, you'll get people who will print something off there and then start selling them. And it's like, yeah. But again, that's just my personal feeling on it. It's whatever. If I see somebody selling something that I saw on Thingiverse, you're damn right I'm not going to buy it from them. I'll just go print it myself. And then, you know, if you like doing that, you can donate to the person who made the thing. Damn, that's a lot of bags to bag up in one go. Actually, I do that sometimes. Yeah, that is a lot of work. Just weighing them all out. Now, do you weigh out the dirt, you know, each bag, or do you just kind of take a scoop and drop it? The count? Thank you. Thank you. We're actually making headway. Let me go over to the other screen here and see what it says. As of right now, we are at 766 subscribers. So we're making headway every week, every day we're adding new subscribers. Not quite as fast as I'd like, but I mean, whatever. You know, you get what you get. But it's at a steady pace, so... And, you know, it really just takes one video to be shared with the right person who shares it, and then, you know, 1,000 people are looking at it, or 1,000,000 people are looking at it. So I've kind of gotten to a point where I feel, you know, I have a great subscriber base. You guys are awesome. You know, you're always here with me every week. And I can't stand whoring myself out, you know, like really pushing and pushing, because like, whenever I see people post in like the prospecting groups, and it's like, you're just spamming, and I don't want people to look at me as like a spammer like that. So I always have a problem like posting up, trying to like self-promote. I do it a little bit every now and then, but I try not to overdo it. Like every now and then I'll post up a video on Reddit, hey, check this out, and then that'll get a few more subscribers. But like, you know, when somebody shares my video out and then, you know, they get a bunch of their viewers looking at it, and I'll pick up a few. So it's all good. Now, that's not saying you guys can't share my videos. Like, if you guys can go out there and be like, dude, I saw this video, it made me laugh, and he did some reviews, y'all check it out. They can't get mad at me for that, right? Because it's not me posting it. It's you guys sharing it and selling it. So... hint, hint. But like I say, it'll do its thing. I was thinking about numbering the pans, and yeah, I think I mean, how much more effort is it to put a number 1, number 2 after my signature? So, you know what, Jericho? You were the one who suggested to do the sign pan thing, so all right, you're first in line for them. Now, my pans were supposed to get delivered today, but of course, you know, I get the notification from Amazon, your package will arrive someday. Eventually, we'll get it to you. It's like, oh, great. All right, then. Fuck me. They've been getting that way recently about a lot of their shipments. They're shipping shit slow, and it always pisses me off because I know the fulfillment center is just right down the street from me, and so it's like, why is it so hard to drive your shit from over there to over here? But their robots tell them where everything goes when it gets there, so it's pointless to yell at anybody. People don't run that company anymore. It's all algorithm ran. The 1 ounce gold bar. Hey, man. Don't be throwing no promises out there that I have to cash out later. But I do have a gold bar. I have a couple gold bars, but they're not exactly what anybody thinks. They're just plastic little painted gold bars for looks. But yeah, somebody was asking earlier what gold's going for. And so I'm curious to find that out as well. So let's go take a look at that, and then there we are. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, Ron F's giveaway. Okay, I misread that. I thought you were joking, telling everybody that I'm giving an ounce of gold away. I was like, whoa. Don't be signing those kinds of checks. I can't cash that. Alright. Speaking about gold. Oh, there we are. Now, this, I believe, is last week's page. Let's refresh, and let's take a look at what we're looking at today. Looked like we went up just a little bit, and today gold is looking at $17.95 and 26 cents. Don't forget to check out the Golden Shovel backyardprospecting.com prospector shop for when I have stuff in stock to sell you. Right now I have no pay dirt because I'm all out of pay dirt. But I will be having a few more of these toolbox sluices becoming available here shortly. I'm almost done building the next 4. And so, yeah, if you're interested in picking one of those up, like I said, those will be available soon. I'm back. All right. So. Yeah, feeder hobbies are good too. Backpacking, metal detecting, outdoors channels. Like at my job, we're going through the introductions and shit. And one of the guys, he likes to go do outdoorsy stuff. He goes hiking, he goes to all the places that we would go to, but he's not digging a shovel in. And he's like, yeah, I thought about, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, how much effort does it take to kneel down, dig a little bit of dirt in a pan it out, and take home a little bit of gold? You're already there. 90% of the work is already done. You're there, right? And once you start digging and finding that gold, it ain't work after that until the next day when you realize that you just busted your ass for fucking $3 worth of gold. But that's beside the point, It's beside the point. At any rate, speaking of dirt and speaking of gold, who would like to go sluice and see if we find any gold in this dirt over here? That always seems like a popular thing to do. See, hundreds of miles that you've wasted. Now, I won't say wasted, because I'm sure you got some enjoyment just out of the experience, and that's what a lot of it is. It's about, it's about going out and living in nature and doing something with your hands. We don't get to do that enough in the modern day, and so it's nice to be able to do something. But just think all those places that you've been, and you might have found nuggets. You might have found fat sacks of gold. Missed opportunities. That's right, Weezen. It's the hunt. The hunt is what you're in it for, or we're in it for. When we go out to the wild, if all you're taking is a shovel and a pan, you're probably not bringing home a shitload of gold. You're probably bringing home a couple flakes, right? If you're taking a high banker or a dredge out there, then yeah, you're probably expecting to bring home a lot more shiny. I don't know. I think it's a balance. Gotta learn not to work yourself so hard that it makes the gold that you find not worth it. Otherwise, just buy pay dirt, and that way you won't bust your ass and you can go to work and not sore the next day. But at any rate, back to that ounce gold bar. That's sick. I might have to get one of those myself. I think it's Sluicy time. Let's get Sluicy. Goddamn, America. Thank you, Vendetta. Much appreciated. I don't know if you were here when I was showing it off earlier. This is my birthday present. Got a holiday mat from Prospector's Dream. What the fuck's going on in here? Stop being stupid. There we go. Now, tonight we got that roaring camp. You know how we do it here. We always do the roaring camp stuff. There is a piece of ash up on top. I'm going to get that out of there. A little look at the dirt. Pretty, pretty. There is a vent in the shed. However, I have them covered with filter pad to keep the bugs out of the shed. They still find their way in, just not as much. Yeah, I see what I did. I know what I did. And the bummer is I put it down the fucking conveyor belt mat. Stupid vortex mat. So if there was gold in that scoop, I'm going to consider it gone. Because I don't even want to deal with the vortex mat. It's always a hot box sluice party, brother. I'll tell you, the gold prospecting community, no pun intended, or maybe pun is intended, is a very down-to-earth group of people. And I don't mean that just because we dig holes, you know what I'm saying? That's how I describe our hobby. I tell people, what do you do? I go to the river and dig holes. And they look at me funny. And then I explain to them, I prospect for gold, Like, oh, okay, like Gold Rush. Yeah, sure. Just like Gold Rush. All right, Mike. Thanks for hanging by, man. If you guys haven't checked out Vendetta and his dirt, go check it out. Check out Jonathan Friends as well. But Vendetta, he just added a whole bunch of different dirts to his site. Pretty cool. And go buy some of Jonathan's dirt too. I gotta get some more dirt from you, Jonathan. But you know me now, so now I gotta find somebody to buy it for me. Not that I think it would matter or anything. I was looking at it. I want to do a bucket. I really, really want to do a bucket, but not like some Belmont bucket where there's only going to be, you know, 1.5 grams of gold. But like a good bucket. But right now, all my money I'm saving for the new shed, so I gotta wait a little bit before I can get into a big bucket from anybody. Maybe get on some kind of a payment plan or something. Oh, all the bags, even the one or that could have that ounce, they're all sold out. Oh man, I'm always missing the boat, man. Fuck. Bitcoin's dumping today too, man. Not a good day. Slow this down just a little bit, because that is a very intense V right here. I think when I made this thing, I probably could have built in a little bit more pass-through. Here, I can't talk with this joint in my mouth. I think I should have made a little bit more pass-through so it doesn't overwhelm the sluice quite so badly. Especially a little itty bitty sluice like this, you don't want to overrun it, because you'll push your gold out the edge. Even here, it made it down that far, which isn't abnormal, but you know, it's a big difference if you have 16 inches of matte versus 6. And you can feel better about giving up that 4 inches. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll go check Ron's page to get all more information on it, or at least to check out what's going on. Even if I can't get in on it, that's all good. If I missed that boat, I'll go check his page out. I don't know, for some reason I tend to try not to win people's gauze or even participate much in that part of it, because I don't know, man. I feel like, not that I'm not a fan or anything, but I'm a content creator too, so I don't want to take away anybody else's content production. I don't know. I guess it's not even really that. I just like giving stuff away. There's definitely some gold there. I'm going to do one more scoop for good measure. Alright, let's check this shit out. So, freaking water all over my stickers. Got some gold there, some gold right there, a bunch up here, and I'm sure there's a bunch under this black sands as well. So let's go grab the gold getter, gold grabber, gold pan thing. What the fuck is this? The gold grabber. That right there, grab our thing right there. Okay. That's cool. Some garnets in there. Occasionally the Roaring Camp stuff has some garnets in it. But the thing it always has is gold. And magnetics. Alright. There you go. You see it? Can you smell it? It's the gold. I could probably 3D print a back plate for it, but I don't know, man. I kind of want to take this design and fucking whatever. I would like a back plate for it. It'd be so much better for back panning, I think, because this is not necessary. You're never going to use this face for anything. I mean, I think they think that you're supposed to, but with this big fat lip right here, it'd be such a pain in the ass to use this for panning out. This is your only usable surface on this pan and the back plane. But like, yeah, like this should be more rounded off. Like really, it could be a regular pan that somebody just stretched out and then kind of folded up. And that'd be perfect. But oh well. Can't get everything. Somebody will make that perfect pan one day. I need more water. There's the flowery stuff. give me a second here. There's a little piece of fly poop, and I want to make sure I get that one too. There we go. Bam. Little cuppy cup. They did make the perfect pan, but unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. You know, for the usage here, I would like this pan just shaved down, right? So these sides can be more flattened out. Doesn't need to be quite so round, but just like that, with the back end just like this. That'd be a different version, you know, for specific use right here. I mean, I guess this fits in here just fine too. I don't know why I use this thing. Maybe I felt like I needed to use it, so I felt like I was getting my money's worth out of it. But yeah, the brawn pan fits that shit too. So alright, there you go. We already have the perfect pan. Just the company who makes it went out of business. Ain't that a bitch? Stick with me, because we're going to cook some gold. That out of the way so it don't get burnt. Like, I'm thinking maybe I'll take a 3D scanner type thing and scan this at one point and maybe try to resize it. But I don't know, when you 3D print something, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Goldless play sand. That's not good stuff. Oh yeah, Josh. I guarantee you, just about every single person on this stream at some point was on Amazon or eBay or even went to their site and was like, Golden Sands, yeah, you know, 1 out of every 20,000 bags wins 10 times the gold. And then you get a bag and it has like under 1/10 of a gram and you're just like, whoa. And then you realize that's the bonus bag. So what the hell do the losers get? Yes, a 10-inch version of the brawn pan would be, I think, the perfect pan for sampling, because the brawn pan is big, you know, it's kind of a big pan. But right, Red, you got it right on the nose, man. This is a hobby, a novelty, and there are generally some very specific criteria that have to be met for a seller to provide you 100% ROI. And that's why there's only a few sellers that do, because otherwise people would lose money and there'd be no point. That's why so many gold sellers go out of business, because it's such a hair profit type thing, you know? So you gotta, like, that's why I always say, you gotta look for the other gems of pay dirt and look at it from different perspective. I look at it as, like, if I buy a bag of dirt, I'm now experiencing what some concentrates are from that part of the world, you know. And that to me is, because I don't think I'll ever get to there to be able to check out what they're working with, so that's cool, you know. And I look at them like concentrates, because you expect a certain amount of gold to come out of there, which you usually don't get out of a scoop of gold, unless, or a scoop of dirt. You know, one shovel of dirt, you're lucky to find 1 or 2 flakes. But the big flat rate box, the large, is still, I think, about 19 or 20 bucks. Considering how much you can shove into one of those, definitely worth it. Because you can fit like 20 pounds of dirt in there. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, to sell pay dirt, you really got to work for it to be able to just churn enough to cover your cost. You know, just selling a bag of dirt, selling a $25 bag of dirt, costs you $2 to $5 after you get hit with the fees, right? So that's got to factor in there. There you go, Heavy Meadow. Alright, let's hop back over to the other camera, see how much gold we found. We're going to weigh it out on top of our Christmas... Actually, no, we're not, because that'll make it uneven. That sounded like a good idea at first. Like, yeah, we'll put it on the Christmas mat. Ho, ho, ho. That's a great idea. Ah, fuck ah. Amazed that I thought of it. Only to realize that that is actually the worst, stupidest thing you could do. So yay me for catching me from doing something stupid. Oh. Ah, I just burned my jacket. Son of a bitch. Alright, turn that on. You guys see the readout? Yeah, you can. Alright. So tonight we, out of that cup of gold, cup of dirt, found ourselves 0.063 grams of gold. Not too shabby for a cup of dirt. Throw a little bit of silver in there. Round it up to about a half a gram. Not a big deal, but it'll be fun to find, right? And we all know how I do. I got a little scoop of that pay dirt. My special cons. Full of garnets and miscellaneous whatever happens to be in that dirt. Cleaned up and freshened up. And this weekend you guys saw me do a review on some dirt that was from somewhere, and it had some opals in it. So here's some opals for whoever wins that tonight as well. They're not super fiery and colorful, but hey man, they're opals and they look cool. And as always, and of course, if Carl is the one who wins, he's just going to get a cup of garnets. And there you go. Just like a cup of garnet sand and medium coarse garnets. And I'm low on lighters. I'm running out of these ones. Either I keep giving them away or I'm losing them, or I don't know, man. No, no big garnets. I ran out. Every time you said give them away, I kept giving them away. Giving them away, giving them away. Now. So, I got no more big garnets. I got a lot of medium and small garnets, though, because I used the hell out of those. Yep. Yep. But, alright. How often do I go live? I go live every Monday. Monday night at 5 p.m. And so far as I can tell, it's going to stay that way. Because today was my test run. Went to work. Today was my first day of work. Went down there. Did my stuff. And I was able to get out of there by about 4:30. And so as long as I only take half-hour lunches on Mondays, I should be good to get out of there at 4:30. And then that gives me just enough time to sit down, turn on the laptop, make sure everything's plugged in and everything's in its place, and then hit go. So unfortunately, no more 420 hangouts because I'll be at work. But hey, whatever, you know. What are you gonna do? So I got 32 people in the stream. Don't forget to hit like, thumbs up this stream, and don't forget to go to that link at top of the chat window, leave a comment on that video, and then we're going to pick somebody to give away some sloppy seconds. And yeah, so that's the plan. That's right, we're all together at heart when it's 420. And it's always 420, so like whatever, right? Alright, now last week's winner was James Brown. You cannot win this week because that's the rule. So there you go. I hope I got the right one this time. Now I see 29 comments. We'll hide that. We'll hide that. And that way you guys can see the window. Get back to where we're supposed to be. There we go. Filter duplicates. Close this stupid ad. Alright, we got 29 comments. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to, or a couple more seconds to get on that. Gold prices. Once we hit a 30th comment, we are good to go. You know what? I actually might be one of the viewers, so F it. Let's do it. Alright. Getting YouTube comments one last time, and now we are going to pick a winner for our sloppy seconds. Hit the button, and let's see who we get. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Glad I didn't miss this. Always love hanging out with you and our family. Absolutely, 100% feel you right there, and I'm with you. This is great. I love hanging out with you guys every Monday night, and you know, it's good. So congratulations, Rocky Mountain. You're our winner this week. I got some sloppy seconds for you. We'll get these bagged up and shipped out to you. I'm sure I probably have your address somewhere, but if you don't mind, go ahead and send it over to me one more time at digdaddy@backyardprospecting.com. You can go to the website. There's a form that'll send me an email there, or you can just go to your... I'm on the wrong screen to do this. One of these days, right to the moon. I'm going to put this, type it out ahead of time. Wait a minute, Rocky Mountain, hold on. Yesterday was your birthday too? What the fuck is going on here? We have 3 people in this one room right now at this one time that all have their birthdays on 12/12. What? Like, I went my entire life, never met another 12/12 baby. Suddenly, there's 3 of us here in this stream. there's like a convergence of the freaking internet going on, or of the universe, fucking bigger than just the internet, like a convergence of the universe happening here. This is substantial. You know, um, this needs to be looked into, I think. I'm just saying, like, there's something going on. There's some deep meaning. I don't know what it is, and it may not make any sense, but there's something. I'm telling you. Absolutely. You know what? Because it is your birthday, I'll find a little something extra to throw in there. In fact, that was what I meant to announce today. I hope everybody hasn't left yet. I got new stickers. I ordered up some new stickers because my sticker place had a sale. And I was like, you know what? If I can get all of these things for half off right now, I'm ordering some fucking stickers, brother. So, of course, you know, I had to get the backyard prospecting stickers because I stick those on things that I make and I give those away like freaking crazy. I got some new mooch stickers. There's your gold, baby. This is what he said. I don't know if you can read it. There's your gold, baby. The mooch. And hold up. We're not done. For the first time ever, I have purchased and acquired some Gold Digger sticker. Hey, girl. Isn't she cute? That big old nugs in the pan. So, I'll throw a couple of those in there for you as well. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, you did help name it. You threw that one out there. That was a good name. And it stuck. Unfortunately, he didn't. He bailed. But we'll find another frog next year, give it some Stockholm Syndrome, and think that it belongs here, and we'll name him Mooch. We'll just perpetually have a Mooch, the frog, whatever frog is here in the shed. Hopefully it'll be the Mooch, you know, the one we know. But I keep my hopes realistic on that one. At any rate, I hope so. I hope he does come back. That'd be awesome if I come out here and one day he's just sitting, chilling, like, where's food, bro? Like, damn, dude. All those worms died because you bailed. Anyways, it was good having you all. We're going to tie this stream up. We've gone over a little bit, and I got to go feed my child, and I'm sure the rest of you have got other streams to get to and other things to do. But I just want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Hanging with me here in the shed. I know it's been questionable about what our time slot's going to be, but it looks like going forward we are going to be at the same time at 5 p.m. If it gets a little bit hairy, I might push that back to 5:30 just so I can have more time to get set up. We'll see how things go. But either way, I'll catch you guys next week. Same place, same time, right here. Y'all have a great evening, and peace. Oh yeah, who's still here? Anybody still here? Keep an eye on the website, because this week I'm going to be posting some more of the Holopay. I'm all sold out right now, but I'm going to be making up a few more bags. So keep an eye, check back, backyardprospecting.com, or the Prospector Shop. Get yourself some Holopay. There's only going to be a few bags, but when they're out there, they're out there. If you get them, fucking sweet. Enjoy. Have a Merry Christmas. But I'll see you before Christmas, so I don't know why I said that. Either way,